Did Opie overreact to Lyla being on birth control pills? Welcome back to Sons of Anarchy here on Fog Entertainment. It's a season 4 theory. We're going to discuss it. Thank you guys so much. 723 votes. The love for SOA will never die, even if the love for the Mayans has died. But anyway, we've got three options. We've got no, we've got the Hoff does what the Hoff does. Well, no, the Hoff does what the Hoff wants. Then we've got yes. So what do I think? I think Opie did overreact. I think a simple conversation would have handled this, right? I, for one, don't think Lyla should be in that line of work. I think if Opie is serious about wanting to marry her and she wants kids, or he wants kids with her, he should have said, right, you're not in that line of work. Stops. I'm making good money with the club. We're in the cartel. That was his first problem, though. He said we're all good with the Russians and he kept her out of the loop like he did with Donna, and it gets people killed. He needs to tell them the fucking truth. Big man. So for me, he absolutely overreacted. Cheating is never the answer. Alright, well, I mean, I say cheating's never the answer. If you get cheated on, then you can maybe say it's the answer, but I think the answer if you get cheated on is probably to break up with them, is the answer. But here, was it worthy of getting a divorce? No, I don't think it was. It's not, but what was, I think, worthy of the divorce was the fact that she got an abortion. I think that's worthy of a divorce without his knowledge. But I don't think being on the pill really warrants that. So you guys, though, have voted in last place. The Hoff does what the Hoff wants. It's kind of just a comedy thrown in there. Because, you know, David Hasselhoff doesn't appear often in this show, so you might as well fire him in to a poll. 20% you guys think that. 27% you guys think no, Opie didn't overreact. Then the whopping majority, I'll say whopping, it's a decent majority. More than half of you think that he did overreact, with 53% of the vote. We'll get 22 comments to get stuck into. So let's look at it, man. Look at Bridget Connor saying, damn, it's a long one. Lyla should have just told Opie that she didn't want kids. Probably a good conversation to have prior to getting married. Yep. Even if she did want kids and found herself pregnant, could Opie have known that the baby was his without a DNA test? I thought the Laurie, Rick and Shane situation was messy, but imagine if Laurie had been sleeping with Glenn, Daryl, Merle, T-Dog, Jim, Morales, Ed, hell, even maybe Herschel and Jenner. What a shit show. I agree with that. Like, Opie's excuse for getting her, for getting her pregnant was also to get her out of the line of work. Because he just didn't really have... I mean, Otto, I keep calling him Otto. Opie's a big guy, but it seemed when it came to Lyle, he just didn't have the fucking balls to say, here, you're not doing this job anymore. And he's like, well, you know what? If she's pregnant, then she can't really do the job anymore. What would have stopped Lyle? Well, I mean, she was pregnant and she was doing the job before she got the abortion, so come on. Play the game, son. Play the game, Opie. Shade says, I mean, I get him being upset over it, but of course his action was way too extreme. How about we try arguing with words first before we cheat with a porn star that your wife knows and works with? If you wanted to end the marriage because of it, then there are different ways to go about it as well. Absolutely. Chris Rambo says, of course he overreacted. He's only human just like anyone else. I think we all overreact in certain situations regardless of who's in the wrong. Big Opie. Opie. Overreacting. Kennel says, nah. Damn. James Toner says, Lyla may be sweet, kind and nice, porn star with a heart of gold, but she should have told Opie. Opie still shouldn't have cheated on Lyla with that I'm a bitch. Opie should have been thankful that he managed to find love after Donna's tragic death, but I don't think he was okay with Lyla being in front of the camera. I certainly wouldn't if my girl was doing porn, even though I love porn. I'm surprised later on SOA, Jackson Lyla didn't sleep together with the deaths of Tara and Opie. You can tell they really liked each other. It would have been interestingly satisfying to see Jack sleeping or having sex with Lyla. Surely after Opie and Tara's death, Jax and Lyla would have used each other's shoulders to cry on. True, but I think Jax just loved Opie too much to even ever remotely think about doing that. Like, I think even if Lyla laid it on thick and, you know, was like, I want some of that Jackie dick, I don't even think Jax would have did it. I think he cares that much about Opie. I don't think he would have done that, honestly. Would she have done it? Yeah. And that's not me just burying Lyla. I just think Jax isn't like that. Joseph says, just pure communication all round. Keno son, you're saying nah. What's nah about it? Francisco Gonzalez says he started acting like Donna. He did. Acting like a little bitch. Maybe Clay should have put out another hit. Keno saying, nah. Keno, what is going on here? Yeah, a little selfish on his part. See, there's a nah here. Nah. Jesus Christ, you're... oh. X Films 2503 says, "You're definitely a faggot liberal. Laughed my arse off. He didn't overreact at all." Damn. Peanut says, "She shouldn't have told him that she didn't want a kid, but it was wrong for him to cheat on her." Absolutely. And then, we've replied to this. Straight up made no sense. Opie was supposed to be loyal to his wife when she was allowed to have sex with other people. Yeah, it made absolutely no sense. I think the fact that Opie was okay with his wife doing porn was ridiculous. Absolutely, it was. And got a lot of people arguing here. I mean, true, but you have to remember that she was doing that before they met. And as much as that is true, right? That's Opie's own problem. He should have nipped that in the bud. But here we can argue about here when did she have the job, whatever. But that's Opie's fault. He should have been telling her they weren't doing this anything. And Diego Martinez says yes, and the half thing, and the half thing is the half does what the half wants.